Hi everyone, this is Cindy with Creating with the Heart, and this week on the Fantabulous Cricut Challenge blog, it's Vinyl Week. So we are very lucky all the DT members received little packages of vinyl from Cricut Vinyl Supplies, and I have used vinyl before. I usually use it for like my son's baseball helmet. I put his name and his number on the back of his helmet. That way the other kids won't accidentally take his helmet. I have also used it to label other items of my kids' stuff. I've used it for my netbook cover. I put stuff on the front of my netbook, which I can't show you because I'm actually on my netbook. More recently, I've done some vinyl projects. I'm going to go ahead and show you them really quickly. Home decor pieces. This is wood, which I painted, and then I cut out my vinyl on my Cricut and laid it out on here. Very, very easy. Now this one is a canvas. I painted my canvas, and once it was dry, I went ahead and cut out my vinyl. This is from the birthday cake cartridge, I think this font, Martha Stewart. And then this is from the Martha Stewart seasonal cartridge. I find that if you're going to put images, cut images with vinyl, it's easier to use images that aren't really super detailed. The cake cartridges are really, really good for that. They cut beautifully in the Cricut. And I cut mine at 3, so the pressure and the speed and everything was set at 3. Because the idea is not to cut, let's see if I've got a piece of vinyl that I can show you guys. The idea is not to cut the backing off the vinyl. It's sticky on the back, and that helps stick to your project, and it's not a permanent stick. So if you want to remove it later, you can do that very easily without it leaving, you know, yuckies behind. And I don't know, oh, here's the vinyl. Let me go ahead and grab a piece of vinyl here. So here is the vinyl, for example, and it's got a grid on the back, which makes it easy for you to cut it. But you want to just cut what they call kiss the vinyl. So you just want to cut the vinyl and not the backing, because then it's obviously it's easier for you then to transfer it to your project. So I am not super crazy experienced with using vinyl. I don't use it all the time, but I have used it, you know, on occasion, and I found it to be very easy to work with. So for my project today, I have already, go ahead and put this stuff out of the way. I'm using these tiny, I think they're 3x3 little canvas pieces. They're very lightweight. I got these at Joann's, but I'm sure you can, anywhere that sells vinyl will probably sell these. They're very light. And what I did was I painted them using, let's see, I used this distress paint from Tim Holtz, and it's just got this little dauber. So I just used the dauber to paint. It was a really, really, really easy project. Once it was dry, I cut out my letters, and these were cut from the Mickey and Friends cartridge at 2 3/4 inches. And then I just attached them. And so I'm going to make a wall piece with this. So for my last little block, I used a Create a Critter 2 cartridge. And what I did was I cut the hat, actually the main image, out of the purple vinyl. And then I cut the face, the pumpkin face, out of orange. And then I cut the little black banner or buckle. So all I do is just peel it up. Hopefully this will peel up while I'm on camera and I'm not embarrassed. So I carefully just peel it up. See, there's left of that piece. And what I did was I layered my piece on my main cut, just like you would paper. You know, you have your main cut and you layer it on that one cut, and then you take that cut and put it on your project. I basically layered everything on here and then removed it. Much easier. So I'm going to go ahead and place this right here. See? Cute. So to make this a wall hanging, I am actually going to be using, I hope it's hot enough, hot glue. Okay? My glue gun is totally disgusting, sorry. I use it a lot. And I got these little pieces of grosgrain ribbon. They're cut at about 2 inches. So what I'm going to do is, I want at the bottom, I'm going to put some glue right here and attach my ribbon. I'm going to do the same right here. Okay, so that's the B and here's the O. So I'm going to attach this to here. So I'm going to kind of decide on my spacing. I'm probably going to do it fairly close together because I don't want my hanging to be too huge. So I'm going to go ahead and do some glue here. I have strings, sorry. You know, I see people use their glue gun and it's gorgeous. And then I use mine and I got these strings and everything. But, oh well. Not gonna worry about it. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and trim this excess because I don't need that. Okay, so now I'm actually gonna move it this way so that I could work. Okay, and I'm going to do my other O here. Kind of want like this much space. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do glue here, and then glue all the way across. And just do it in one go. Let's do the other side. This is a super easy project. I think you can even, I mean, except for the hot glue part, do this with kids because they could totally paint and they can absolutely lift the vinyl up because it's sort of like a sticker and the kids are really good with stickers. So I think that'd be a really great kids project. I'm actually going to move my camera a little bit more the other way so that you can see me do the last piece because it's kind of backwards in my camera, like the way you're seeing me. I have to work backwards. So I'll go this way and then I'm going to do this. All right. A little closer together. Okay. And go ahead and do this and this. Works out really well. And the beauty of it is no one can see the back. So no worries about what the back looks like. I'm actually really going to hang this on my wall. Okay. So then you're left with this. Isn't that cute? Now to hang it, let me turn it around here. To hang it, I'm going to, I'm going to be careful because the glue isn't completely quite dry yet. Let's see, I need a little bit longer piece of ribbon. So let me see what I have got in here. So here's some more black grosgrain. So I need a little bit longer piece. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the grosgrain ribbon to make a little, to make a loop. So I'm just going to make a loop. And this is going to hang on the wall in my house. I have those little command strip hook things. And it's funny because we use them initially to hang up stockings, Christmas stockings on our wall. And then we never took them down. Isn't that horrible? We never took them down. And so we use them for kids when they bring the projects home from school. You know, we just hang them on those hooks. And I'm just kind of making a little loopy thing here just to give it a little bit of extra stick. Okay, I'm going to trim the excess here. So I just made my own little loop. And alright, so then what I'm going to do is flip this over, and I'm going to go ahead and stick the loop right there. I'll trim this a little bit more. And so when we have those, so it's really easy to decorate our house because we can't keep those up all year round because we're just lazy, and we find a good use. And the kids like seeing their stuff up on the wall. Okay. Now, we are done. So here is my wall hanging. And this is just going to hang on my wall. Isn't that stinking cute? So proud of myself. So hopefully you guys will try a vinyl project. It's so easy to make home decor, or to label things like water bottles, laptops, netbooks, you know, any items that you want to send with your kid that you want to make sure that comes back home, you can label with vinyl. It's really great. And if you get iron on vinyl, then you can make it more permanent, or this can like lift up and you can do something completely different. So thank you very much for watching today, and I hope that you guys try vinyl.